So here in Europe we've been with some sort of restrictions due to COVID-19 for over a year now. I think we've begun to forget the importance of communities of other people. We've all become rather self-sufficient and solipsistic. So this video is about re-establishing community among dinghy cruisers as the lockdown begins to lift here in France. Sailing again, trying out filming in the car. Will this work, do you think?
Après 100 mètres, tournez à droite.
So normally this week there is a boat festival called La Semaine du Golfe in the Golfe du Morbihan, and it's not happening this year due to the pestilence. But a group of friends are going to be there with their little boats. So the plan is to do what they call a fête off, an unofficial Semaine du Golfe. So that's where I'm going. So here I am, sur the plage at the Ildars, and there's no one else in our flotilla here. We're the only ones who got here. It was very windy. It was a good 6, gusting, according to the forecast, gusting 8 this morning. I stopped and put in a third reef. It was very windy. So the rest of them have cried off. So we're alone here on this beach at the Ildars. And I'm afraid the weather's worse tomorrow. So we'll see if anyone turns up.
Allez, bon appétit, Roger.
Où est le vin? J'ai oublié. Oh! Ah, le soleil!
Oui,
c'est bon. Le soleil, le vin de Bordeaux.
Et le Brexit.
Le Brexit, oui. Oh oui, au sujet du Brexit. Regarde, j'ai c'est un cadeau. Cadeau, voilà, regarde ça. Oui, et c'est John Donne. Il était la même époque de Shakespeare. No man is an island entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent, a part of the main. If a clod be washed away by the sea, Europe is the less. John Donne. Well, it's a grey old morning here on the Ildars. It's raining. day like this, you feel you don't want to get started, but actually, once you get going, it's quite nice. And look, wonders of wonders. We do meet some other boats in our flotilla, so I shouldn't have been so sceptical. Salut! Bonjour! Bonjour! It's not a competition. Ce n'est pas une compétition. Ouais, c'est une compétition. C'est une compétition de la cuisine. Okay. Some water heated for the rice. See, these people who do cooking when they're backpacking up mountains, they don't have the whole thing swaying around with the waves, do they? Poisson fumé, super, ooh, super, ooh, super, ooh. Poisson fumé, super, ooh. Ah! Smell of smoked fish. Eggums. So that's rice. Eggum. Another eggum. Doing too badly. Tell you what, it's a lot easier making tin food. Yeah, well the problem is this egg is a bit underdone. Look, it's got a runny yolk. Kedgeree is not meant to have runny yolks. However, that egg is going to go in with the fish. Comme ça. And strainer. So, what are we at? Where are we at? Let's see how the rice is doing. Well, this could go on a bit more as well. So we're going to put this fish and the egg back on top of there. Warm. This TV chef stuff is more difficult than you think. It's money for old rope, but it's actually quite difficult. Straining the rice out of shot. Right, so that strained rice is going to go in this, and the egg is going to come out right there. chopping egg into fish. There we are. Pepper. Putting salt. So you get the creaminess of the egg and the strong taste of the smoked fish, and then the mildness of the rice. It really is a cracking dish. And for poor it's pre-made pancakes. Pre-made pancakes. Helps if you do it the right way up.
Oui, Amzer-Zo de Yves, je pense qu'on est en train de passer entre l'île et la côte. Epik et la côte.
Oui, entre la petite île et la côte. Bon, ben je vous attends. Vous me voyez là? Je suis avec Roger Barne aussi, qui est un peu derrière moi. Il arrive. On a passé la nuit à Porana.
Et je vais essayer d'arriver vers Pierre pour lui dire de brancher sa VHF.
Oui, pas de problème. C'est le problème. Et donc vous êtes où à Amzer-Zo?
Ben, nous, on est juste devant la Maison Rose, en gros. Moi, je tourne en rond entre la Maison Rose et la bouée verte, et je vous attends.
French love talking on the VHF. That's all about us, as you might gather. Anyway, my other camera is completely stuffed. I took a phone call, yes, I'd just taken it out to put it somewhere safer, and someone rang me up last lunchtime, and I hadn't noticed that the camera was on the stern deck here and the oar was dripping on it, and it's completely wiped it out. It's not...
Benoît de Yves, tu devrais choquer à fond l'emballage.
It's not waterproof like this nice little GoPro. So there we are. The struggle I go through to do these videos. The camera gear, the issues about sound. Anyway, this is the Conlo Narrows, famous for its red house, which you'll see astern of us when we go about. Everyone makes much of the fact that the owners of the red house are not allowed to paint it any other colour, being so famous. Today there was a lot bigger fleet. I didn't count them, but there must have been a good 12 boats sailing along all together eastwards, deeper and deeper into the shallows of the Golfe du Morbihan. The horizon covered with brown and cream sails as far as you can see. Splendid, splendid sight. didn't stay all that calm in the afternoon though. The wind really blew up and great gusts came thudding down between the islands, sending steep seas where the tide ran strongly against the wind.
Quelle histoire!
Once again the wind really blew up in the afternoon and I ended up punching along with 3 reefs in the sail in the rain. So just before entering the really strong tides of the main channel, where I was expecting to find a very steep sea thrown up by the current running against the wind, I get called up on the VHF.
Avel Dro.
Oui, ici Avel Dro, Charlie.
Oui, il se couche à l'endroit où on était tout à l'heure quand on a avancé un petit là, le long vers l'air. Ouais, on suit le parcours qui nous prévu. Et à ce moment-là, on est obligé de retourner et dormir à Corana. Qu'est-ce que t'en penses?
Je pense le petit baie où nous avons fait l'apéro, ça a été très sympa à mon avis.
La ligne de Verdère tout à l'heure.
Exact, ouais.
Ok, on va aller vers Verdère, d'accord.
Oui, c'est Jacques ici. Est-ce que vous passez par où là pour rentrer?
Some would have said enough was going on without talking on the VHF.
So what we discussed on the VHF was returning to the little bay where we'd had our morning apéro and to leave the rest of the flotilla to go back to their base at Aradon, because we both found that little bay very appealing and very sheltered. So here we are, setting off to join the others. This is now going to be the last day. See, it's raining hard, and we're not even certain whether everyone else is going to go sailing today, but hopefully they are. Otherwise, we're going to go back to Saint-Armel. The others are all sleeping ashore, and we've been separated from them because we always need to find somewhere sheltered for the night. So we went to that Ildars, which is lovely. The sun's coming out. Look at this, extraordinary. So we're stopping here at Aradon. Oh gosh, it's windy today. Gosh, it was windy today. There is, just up there, can we see it? Under those trees over there, there's a streamlined caravan that's selling chips and sausages. Gosh. Never has chips and sausages seemed so welcome. And the hottest mustard as well. So I've had that, and we're going to haul out our boats here on that slipway, which is good because my new trailer still needs fettling, and this is a relatively sheltered place to haul out. This is Pierre Mucherie, one of the organisers of the events. New Goat Island skiff, a very interesting, traditionally inspired boat designed by Michael Storer, but also extremely well thought through and extremely fast. Very interesting boat, very simple, very clean, with lots of very interesting innovations. Au revoir. as I live in an apartment, the boat has to be left in the road while I sort it out, get all the gear out. Fortunately that there is parking, so that's alright, but it is more ideal if you are going to take up dinghy cruising, if you do have somewhere to keep a dinghy off the road in the drive of your house or somewhere like that. The main thing I'm dealing with here is the 12 volt 70 amp hour battery I have on board, which runs the electrics. It allows me to recharge my phones as well, and it also runs the automatic bilge pump, which got quite a lot of use over this week. We're back in Douarnenez and determined to go sailing with people more often. The bar terraces are still not open yet. I think they're going to open this week, so Douarnenez still seems quite strange and half closed, but we can buy ice cream, so things are not all that bad. So I shall see you in another video some other time.